So I know it's a bit hard to see properly, but these are my growing plants. So this grass is taller than any grass that's grown before, because grass is generally, eradicated, like shorn down. It starts growing, but it looks as though the grass actually dies. The leaves turn after it gets a particular length. So I know it's a bit hard to see with all my stuff, but yeah. So that grass is slowly sort of aging and stuff. The leaves are turning a little bit, but it's got a stem of other grasses. These smaller growing plants are like the new ones. I'm pretty sure it's like some sort of carnation or something. I think I got some pansies growing. Oh. So I think one of these smaller plants is a pansy. And of course this huge plant over here is a forget-me-not, which seems to be enjoying itself. And I've got this little nutty plant, which I put in there to try and get it back in order, which is still growing. It's got a couple of little leaves and stuff, so yeah, it's like growing underneath there a little bit. So, but the forget-me-not seems to be having a great time. And I'm happy it's happy. I'm happy that all these plants are doing quite well, and all this grass is like growing up taller and taller. So I'm just leaving it to grow as tall as it can. But it looks as though the leaves just, see that leaf there, it's turning and it just ends up dying, like that leaf over there in the corner there. So it seems to be, they all seem to be doing quite well in that pot plant. So I'm kind of really happy about that, the progress. And then these are the other ones that I've been growing. I'm not sure which way this camera goes. I think it's this way. So these are like all the little seedlings that I got. So I think it's possibly some pansies, some carnations, and a couple of forget-me-nots all mixed up in there. And even this one over here, it seems to be sprouting more forget-me-nots. That's the one I kind of abandoned because I didn't think the forget-me-nots were high enough to grow. But when you realize that they're just growing regardless, yeah, then it was probably all okay in the first place. But I probably have to transfer whatever is growing in here to this other side. So I might do that tomorrow. But yeah, they're slowly getting bigger. That when they start blooming, they'll be, cascading out of this little pot plant sort of thing. So yeah. At the moment, they're just growing up, getting older, and waiting to see what they do.